The car loans are something that is largely unregulated. And I did a whole deep dive in an old video of mine
Ooh.
about the auto loan industry, and they're not regulated. And it's one of the few things that, like, when you get a student loan, there are certain bodies of the government that can
Like, hey,
regulate
don't screw
those.
people over.
Yeah, pretty much. And make sure they're fair and make sure that you qualify for it. Like, it's so stringent to get a mortgage, very stringent to get student
But
loans.
car loans were just
Car
like,
loans,
sure.
exactly.
And
They-
leases are even worse.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to disclose the interest rate that's
Yeah.
baked into your payment.
Oh, absolutely. The
even
other thing
worse.
is that with auto loans, I think it was something like 30% of people lie on their application but get approved anyway. So they'll overstate their income or underestimate their expenses to be able to get the loan. And the lenders purposely will overlook it. They're not going to check anything because they just
Which what does
they
that
just
tell you
want to
about
get
these
the
lenders?
loan.
They're not
here's the thing.
exactly people of integrity.
But they get paid. The dealership and the person originating the loan get paid as long as you make your first like 2 payments.
Yeah, they'll tell you, hey, don't pay this off early because you'll screw me over on the bonus. I'm like,
Exactly. So as
a
long as they
sad
just make
way
the
to
2
live.
payments, they could bundle them together, sell them to hungry investors who want a high yield, and they don't care.
well, I
So
compare
autos are dangerous.
dealerships to Gus Fring in Breaking Bad, Los Pollos Hermanos. So it's a front for his drug operation. Like, that's what dealerships are.
Yeah,
The vehicles are just the vehicle. They're actually making money with lending.
absolutely.
And so it's a really wild. That's why they'll be like, "Oh, you're gonna pay cash? No. We're gonna charge you more. $1,000 incentive was only if you're financing,
Yeah.
and it's because they're making that and more.
Auto loans, I 100% agree with you. So financing any sort of depreciating asset like that at the interest rates that you're
Yeah.
getting on car loans, and they're just extending them out.
Well, and now
You're
what
getting
we're
8-year
seeing
loans.
on the Ramsey show, everyone is underwater on their cars.
Oh, of
They're
course.
calling in. They're like, "I'm 20 grand underwater," and I'm like, "How did we get here?"
You
They're
know why?
rolling
Because
over negative equity. They're doing all kinds of things.
People thought that car loans would just, or people just thought that car values would keep going up. They saw 2020, 2021, 2022. It's like, oh my gosh, my used car is worth $10,000 more. Wow.
Yep.
I could make money on cars now, and I'm gonna buy a Chevy Volt, and it's gonna be worth more. And they're gonna buy it at the peak of the market and pay over MSRP for that, just to find out. Wait a second, that's not reality. I think same thing with watches too. Everyone is
Oh.
like, oh, wow, all these watches, certain Pateks, APs, the hype watches are down like 30% from the peak. Some are down 50%.